Okay, this is it. Welcome back to the channel. The finale Star Wars show, episode 3, part 3, whatever you want to call it. Episodes 7, 8 and 9. The Force Awakens, The Last Jedi and The Rise of Skywalker. As I've said before, I love these films. I love all the Star Wars films. So don't hate on me. It's just what I like. Make of that what you will. Let's get right into it. The first question, where and when did you first see episodes 7, 8 and 9 and how old were you? Episode 7, The Force Awakens, I was 47 years old and I saw it at the View Cinema on Greenside Place in Edinburgh, which is at the top end of Leith Walk here in Edinburgh. I can't remember the exact date. It was sometime in late December 2015. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. I texted my sister afterwards thinking she'd seen it, and all I texted her was R.I.P. Han. I got a text back about a minute later saying I haven't seen it yet. I didn't know. Unfortunately my dad passed away the same year, and he would have loved this. It was just a shame that he never got to see these new Star Wars films. But moving on, episode 8, The Last Jedi. I was 49 years old. I saw this at the View Cinema, that is, at Ocean Terminal this time. This is Ocean Terminal is where the Royal Yacht Britannia is permanently moored. This was late December 2017. Again, I can't remember the date, but yeah, again, 49 years old. Episode 9, Rise of Skywalker. I was 51 years old and I saw this at the Odeon Cinema at Fort Kinnaird in the south of Edinburgh. It's sort of a huge shopping complex there. And this was, I know the date for this one because I've got a picture of me standing next to some inflatable stormtroopers. I'll try and stick that in here as well. That was on the 22nd of December 2019, age 51 as I said. Yeah. That's that. Question number 2. On what formats do you own each film? Mostly Blu-ray. I've got them on 4K. I've got one film on DVD, which it comes in this one. Is this still a thing? They used to call this the big sleeve. So this had a Blu-ray, a DVD, and some exclusive art cards. I bought that because I had some money. That's all I have to say about that one. But I do have, for some reason, I have 2 copies on Blu-ray. One was a kind of a light side one and a dark side one. Again, this was just the idiot in me, just buying things for the sake of buying things. I must have had money at the time. I've also got the 3D version because that came with the commentary, which I wanted. J.J. Abrams doing the commentary for that. For some reason, as well, I've got a second one. Anyway, also have the 4K versions, which look absolutely stunning. Love those ones. The last 2, I've only got them on 4K because I stopped buying Blu-rays if they came out in 4K. So yeah, so Blu-ray, 4K and DVD are the formats that I have the films on. Question number 3. How many versions of the soundtrack do you own? Not many. Force Awakens, again, this is all the same soundtrack, but I've got 3 copies of it. The first copies were the kind of cardboard slip case ones, and I've got a dual case one. I can't remember why I've got 3 though, but I have. Last Jedi, the cardboard one again. Yeah, just single disc. And The Rise of Skywalker, dual case, one of each of those. And I'm including this because it's got Rey's theme on it, played by Anne-Sophie Mutter. And this was before I I bought this without ever having heard it, and it's nice, but I'm just not a huge fan of Anne-Sophie Mutter and her kind of kind of, is that a violin play? Yeah. Yeah, but that's it, soundtrack wise. That's all I have. That's all she wrote. Okay, question number 4. Favourite overall track stroke cue from each film, not including main titles or end credits. So episode 7, The Force Awakens. I toyed with lots of different tracks for this, but I had to go for the one that I like the most, and that's the March of the Resistance, which is used throughout the film. Just love that track, just classic, great Star Wars tune. I was going to go for the first introduction of Rey's theme, which is heard in the track The Scavenger. Kind of delicately played on the piano at first. I quite like that, but I had to go with March of the Resistance. Episode 8, my favourite track stroke cue, is the Battle of Crate. Just a great Star Wars adventurous battle music, and it combines the new kind of Rebellion is Reborn theme, the theme of the March of the Resistance, Rey's theme, along with the great battle music for that scene, and the pièce de résistance for me. Never get bored with it. TIE Fighter attack from the original Star Wars. Every time that comes in, yay! So yeah, Battle of Crate for episode 8. Episode 9, favourite track from the soundtrack is The Rise of Skywalker, which the actual track on the album, I think, is a concert arrangement, but it's used throughout the film, and it's the kind of the new friendship theme for the 3 main characters. I think it's quite lovely. It's warm, slightly melancholy at times, but just love it. Yeah. Okay, question number 5. Favourite musical moment or motif linked to a specific moment of action in each film must not be longer than a minute-ish and must not be part of the previously selected favourite overall track stroke cue. Okay, episode 7, I've gone for a track that I think is not on the album, but it's a beefy version of the March of the Resistance as the X-Wings appear over the lake, spraying up all the water at the battle at Maz's castle. Love that version of it, and it also includes a great rendition of Poe's theme, which I always thought should have got a concert arrangement. Loved Poe's theme. Yeah, that's one hell of a pilot. Episode 8, my favourite moment is when Luke has been speaking to Leia, and he gets up to go out to face Kylo, and the music slowly builds. And everybody stands up and kind of watches him go. I just love that piece of music. Tremendously exciting. Honourable mention though for episode 8 as well. I'd love the moment in the end credits when the dedication to Carrie Fisher comes up and you get that quiet piano version of Leia's theme. Episode 9 is from the track Farewell. Spoiler alert here. It's a very simple version of Rey's theme. If you listen to it on the soundtrack, it's a lovely version of it, but it doesn't seem to be anything special. But at that point in the film, it's where she's defeated the Emperor, she's dropped the lightsabers, she collapses and dies. I find that small little moment very, very moving with the way that theme's played. Love it. Yeah, but that's my 3 motif moment things. And finally, question number 6. Favourite end title suite? Gonna have to go for episode 7, The Force Awakens. Includes Rey's theme, the March of the Resistance, Kylo Ren's motif, and a bit of Poe's theme. It was just a reintroduction of Star Wars, and again, I think with these films, John Williams was firing on all cylinders. He was very focused, very, very thematic. The prequel films, even though they were great John Williams scores, I always thought they were all over the place. They didn't have the kind of themes that you wanted. But no, I loved these these new Star Wars films. Yeah, so that was question number 6. Okay, that's it for the 9 Star Wars films. This was just my celebration of Star Wars. I love Star Wars. I'm a fan. Uh, I like them all. If you don't like them, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. But let people make up their own minds. I was entertained by them, moved by them. But, job done in my book. I'm trying to figure out what to do next. Not sure. I'll think of something. Until then, good day, and may the Force be with you.